congrats on season 3, you guys. I'm such a fan. I've been watching from season 1, just as invested now as I was when the show first hit. What do you guys remember about joining the show? Obviously, for you two, it was season 1. Like, do any core memories stick out to you?
The first table read, for sure. I think the first time we met when we were all in the lobby and we were about to go do our first chemistry read all as a cast.
I was still auditioning, so I remember that quite different. I was so nervous, and I was meeting 3 people who had already been cast, and I was like, I would make sense in this group. I remember being so nervous. I remember finding out that I booked it that day.
No, I remember you walked in. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, it's Kiara.
Done deal. And what about for you? Obviously not first season, but what do you remember about joining the show?
It was so easy. Our chemistry read, our chemistry was it was just so easy. It was so effortless. It was I didn't have any nerves at all. It just was cool.
Over Zoom, too.
Yeah, it was over Zoom.
Carlacia popped on, and she had the bandana, and she has the accent.
It was early Cleo choices.
No, but it was so good. It was so strong, and I remember when you logged off, and we were all still on, I was like, well, guys, I think she's phenomenal.
Yeah, thank you.
High praise, which I love. And it all translates, all the choices, they all translate on screen too, which we love. For you, Madeline, do you remember, what were you doing? Obviously, this kind of launched all of you, but really into such fame. What were you doing before this? How does it feel now, I guess, to be here 3 seasons later?
I'm really grateful for everything, for this show in particular. And I mean, gosh, it's kind of turned my world upside down. I mean, beforehand, I was working on, passion projects and indies, and all of which I had, the best time on, and I kind of never really, I was so happy doing what I was doing and working, and I never really could have even fathomed that something like this would come along. I always loved watching shows like this or reading books that had similar storylines when I was younger, and so to be a part of it, and to be a part of that kind of a story was just kind of an absolute dream, to bring characters like these to life.
It's amazing. And for you two, what can you tease for fans this season? Is there anything shocking? What do we have to look forward to?
Yeah, lots of shocking.
Yeah.
There's so much energy in this season and maturity with the history of the gold and just all our characters maturing and seeing how everything that has gone on seasons 1 and 2, how that affects everybody.
I think season 3 just kind of rounds everything up. All the questions that were kind of left for season 1 or season 2 get answered in season 3, and also introducing some other things that we add. So it's part of the trilogy.
It's a good tease right there. I like it. For you, Madeline, can you tease anything about John B. and Sarah this season? Obviously, they're a fan favorite couple. Is it going to be smooth sailing for them this season?
Well, it's TV. So it's not entertaining without a little bit of drama.
It's true.
But I think, for the first 2 seasons, they were this kind of fairy tale love story. And, you can't, there's also a duality to it of there's love and falling in love, but then there's the act of it. And I think with that comes the challenges that life puts in front of you, and these are very specific sets of challenges. There's a lot of pressure, and so we see a little bit of a relationship, we see it evolve, we see it grow and mature, and with that, well, you'll have to watch.
And we will be watching. Another great tease. I love that you and Chase have both said that the work always comes first. Tell us how you really maintain that this season. Fans have nothing to worry about. It's all good.
I mean, the work always does come first. I think, this job is the reason why we're all here. So I think to let anything sacrifice that, it would be a massive mistake. And I think, my first love has always been this project. I've been in love with this project and with Sarah and the opportunity to portray her since day 1, and that will never change.
I love that, and I love how close the cast seems. Just overall, you guys seem like best friends, which is amazing. I want to play a quick game of co-stars uncensored, rapid fire, real quick. Anyone in the cast? Here we go. Who's flubbed the most lines?
Oh, Chase.
Mm-hmm.
John B.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Easy. Okay.
He has the most lines.
It's right.
Statistically speaking, you know.
I like that. We have to give it to him. Okay. Who is the biggest troublemaker or prankster on set? Some said you. Some said you.
You are a prankster.
I do.
You are for sure a prankster.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I've been known to play a prank or two, or like to pull some legs.
Who's blowing up the group text?
Depends on what.
Yeah, it's actually
maybe
me.
Madison.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to hang out?
Yeah.
I love that. We love
I
to
made
hang out.
extra food. You want to go get it?
I mean, honestly, goals. I'll be there in a second. I have my fry right here.
Yes, you do.
Saving it for
Who
later.
has the best style?
I think you have really good style. Lacey, you also have really good style. I mean,
this
You
is-
all do.
No, our character different from you.
Hello,
Thank
you all look amazing today and always.
We all enjoy it. We all have our
Yeah.
own styles.
love that. Who gives the
Sneaker
best
collection.
advice?
oh, JD gives really good advice.
JD, yeah.
Okay.
He's very he's has the ability to be very unbiased and just like
Mm-hmm.
no matter what the situation is and give great
Yeah.
advice.
I love it. Real quick, we have to talk about, have you seen on TikTok, there's this Madelyn Cline lips TikTok trend? Do you know about this? What's the secret? For us at home, we're all dying to have lips like yours. What's the go-to lip product?
I've talked about this before, but it's like I use like a contour palette and like the little shadow around your lips that they create naturally. Just highlight that,
Yeah.
and then and also go in like right with it like a little bit of a liner, and then go in with a clear gloss. Don't overdo it.
Wait,
It just kind of makes them look
No
fuller.
lash.